Okay, I'm back. All right. Oh, my cursor's not going away. I'll just move that off to the side. There we go. Now it's gone again. What'd you see in the sanctuary? My memory isn't as great as when I was younger, but I remember the sword for sure. I have never seen such a sword, not in my entire life. I feel that you carry some kind of sadness within yourself. I can see it in your eyes. I think you'll definitely understand me. Since my wife died in childbirth, I can't find a place for myself. If the child survived, maybe there would be some sense in living, but now, why? The days became empty. Every corner in Nimbus reminds me of them. I wanted to leave the Corps. Wanted to leave. The Corps is now recruiting pioneers to build a new settlement in the back of the underground. They used to think that it was impossible to go in that direction because of the blockage, but the scouts found a way. Who knows what might be out there? The work is surely dangerous, but being a pioneer is a great honor. A fresh start, new opportunities. It's just, I can't let go of the memories of my wife and children. I understand that I have to move on, but who am I without them? Without this pain? To tell you the truth, I've got used to it by now. I can't imagine my life without her. Maybe you could tell me whether I should go as a pioneer. New adventure. Live a little. Don't just give up life. You know, you're right. I know you are. I know that this is the right decision, but I still can't muster up the courage. I'll visit my wife's grave, and then I will go to the officer. I already packed up my things a long time ago. The Great Hand, what is this? Don't get too close. It may be dangerous. Of course it's dangerous. I bet it's just waiting for someone to come close. Someone call the guard, quick! A little spider. Or what I assume is a little spider. Can't go in the doors, right? No. Okay. Did you see what happened in the sanctuary? Perhaps you know something that will help us catch this heretic. He was moving very fast. It wasn't difficult. It was difficult to see much. I think he had blonde hair, or maybe he was bald. I can't remember entirely. Nobody saw anything. Good, good. Give paper? Mister, how do you like our place? We dragged the boards from the tunnels over ourselves. The guard cursed a lot, of course. But what can they do to us? They need to catch us first. You like what we've done to the place, right? Yes, have fun, kids. I knew at first the boy thought it was a stupid idea, but then they liked it too. Now we have our own place which no one knows about. Don't tell the adults about it. What do you think is stronger, the Solar Core or the Order? Of course the Core is. They won the war after all. Huh, I think the Order is stronger. How can it be stronger if it doesn't exist anymore, you fool? You're a fool. Who told you that it doesn't exist? Why can't we go into the tunnels then? What do you think? Because the Order lurks in there. They're gaining strength to strike again. Well, then we'll see which one is stronger when they attack, and you should stop asking these questions. But why? Because, does your head feel too heavy on your soldiers? I told you to stop. My dad was executed for a much less serious offense. Breaking death vessels and killing enemies, you get death essence. Death essence is needed to learn skill points at checkpoints. Once a traveler passed by here, a strange one. He said that he got here on his own. On his own air. His own air something. He talked about all sorts of amazing places. Do you know what? That in the depot, it's a place next to the central station. So they say they even have their own village somewhere. I wish I could see it. Anything's better than this, Nimbus. Nothing interesting ever happens here. I'll leave this place when I grow up. Where to? Anywhere. Somewhere far away from here. I'll be looking for adventure. Good luck, kids. Dear Victor, they say you're a hero now, but I know that you have always been. I hope the hand will take care of your soul, and your merits will not be forgotten. Just know that without you my path has become dull and meaningless. Despite the words of the Father, I can no longer bear this. Dear brother, it was my greatest honor to stand with you in the ranks and be a servant of the Corps. Now I can no longer be a part of it. It was hard even with all the limbs. But I'm not complaining, buddy. I'm just longing for the person closest to me. I'm more fortunate than you. But sooner or later, we will meet again. The hand will show us the way. Pull this over where I can see a little better. Abel Meek, he was only 14 years old. The youngest hero of the war, he fearlessly ventured deep into enemy territory, searching for critical intel. Abel disappeared during a mission, but his heroism will never be forgotten. Austin Turner is a military medic and a hero. Like an angel, he saved lives of many of his comrades. Thanks to his efforts, many soldiers returned home to their families, and Austin Turner fell at the hands of the enemy in the battle for the Abyss. I was told that you fought like a real hero, but there is no heroism in dying in a dark tunnel far away from your loved ones. You didn't deserve such a fate. The church took you from me, and trust me, I will never forget this, just as I will never forget our love. So many deaths, and what is it all for? My father and brother died in this war, and my mother and I were left alone. I understand that the Order was our enemy. I saw what they did to people, but I can't stop thinking, was there any point in this war? Was it really impossible to solve this differently? Do you think people can live without bloodshed? Abso-fucking-lutely. I would also like to believe that. I hope someday people will forget that they once shed each other's blood. Don't go further into the tunnels, mister. You can hear terrible sounds from there. They say that the neighbor's boy went there and never returned. Sometimes you can hear someone cry there, almost like a human. Scary. Okay, so I go into... Alright, I can dash into the water. A note to self. Where is this thing? Oh, here it is. I hope that someone remembers about this direction. It's a shame to spend so much time searching for letters and not finding one. It's jammed though. Ah, it's working again. Damn, you scared me. You're not from the Corps, right? Don't tell them anything, please. This is very important that they shouldn't know about places like this one. Ooh! Secret! Okay, secret buttons. Neat. Always love a game of secrets. Hey you. Does I have lag?
You're fine.
I'm fine. Did you see how these idiots got scared of that spider? I swear they almost ran straight to the central station to ask Daddy to protect them. Sometimes you are so pathetic. You like to shift responsibility to others so badly. Oh, my brother got involved with the rebels. Ah, just take a knife and deal with it. Do you understand that you lied to that mother? Her child will never come home from these tunnels. I guess his insides have been adorning the walls for a long time now. Encouraging theft, huh? And what if his children are sick? If they're sick, that means they're failing at natural selection. Did you even think about what you said to that girl at the memorial? Oh, Mother Death. At this rate, I'll need a vacation pretty soon. What do you mean people can live without bloodshed? What do you want me to do then? You decided to put me out of work, jerk, or did you, as always, not think before opening your mouth? And the kids have arranged a good place for themselves, huh? You should have kicked them out and taken it. Yeah. I'd arrange everything perfectly. What do you mean, how? What do you mean? What do you need the sword for? You should have taken it in your hands and called it a day. So what if they are children? Are children immortal? All right. Mr. Samedi seems like he's a little bit of a dick. But that's alright. I mean, he did resurrect me. Giving me vibes of Cult of the Lamb a little bit. The whole resurrection thing. Alright, bite me and run. Good strat. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Nice. Okay, that wasn't a button too. Remember dogs in the early demo, but that's about it. Didn't really play the 616 version. Kinda stayed away from playing that because I didn't want to spoil too much of the main game. Game is actually rather beautiful. Okay, I remember these guys. Alright, if that looks like the way forward, then there's probably a secret up here. Maybe? Possibly? Aha! Secret. More death points. Death essence, that's what it's called. Don't know why I called it death points for a second. How is the stream right now? It's not a whole lot of action. I'm still very early in the game. always the way. Okay, looks like I was supposed to be able to jump there. Ah! Earthquake has been recorded. Seismologic services are not responding. Attempts to restore the power led to the burnout of the central relay. A electrical surge disabled the hermetic seal mechanism. An order was given to divert the power from the ventilation turbines to the pressurized gate. We are out of food. This is the end. Okay. Thank you for stopping by the stream, by the way. If you want to drop a follow, I will try to make content pretty consistently so that you guys always have something to watch. Oh yeah, I should definitely heal. I died at this very start of the game, like a noob. Oh, they left. That is sad. What's this way? That way is... Ah! Okay, I didn't even see that one. Neat. Lots of death. They came unexpectedly. They just attacked the guards like wild beasts. Then they rounded up the survivors for some kind of purification. None of the Solar Corps survived. They were begging for mercy, but no one listened to them. I can hit these guys before they stand up. They've given me that kind of impression. Ooh. Oh, I died. Well then, my novice ass just got my ass kicked. I don't lose my death points, do I? No. I like that. More rage, I feel like, is probably better. Can trigger my attacks faster. I don't have to recollect everything. Thank God for that. Alright. Oop, fuck that. They were supposed to drop health boosts if I did that. Oh, okay, I see. Every so many of those, I forgot that. Definitely cannot hit them before they get up. Okay. unnecessary hit there. Oh, can't walk over the wire. Gotcha. Explore further down that way. Is this where I was already? Yeah, I was already here. Lost track of where I was. Or how far I've actually gotten. I feel like I died like right around here. Hi, welcome to the stream. Playing There Is No Light. It's a game I backed on Kickstarter. It's a fairly difficult game. I'm just really bad, so I don't know how far I'll get into it. If you guys will get to see the whole thing or not. I hope so. There is an easier difficulty that I could switch it to if things do get to be too much. I don't intend to do that if I don't have to, but I might have to. The game is very fluid in its combat. I am not the world's best at these kind of games, but they are freaking cool. Big boy. Okay. Whew. That was a little intense. That was fun. Okay, can't go that way. No butterflies. You're from Nimbus, aren't you? People are usually afraid to come here. Well, you saw what's going on in the tunnels yourself. We've lost a few people on our way here. Besides, the core makes sure people don't go where they shouldn't. This place used to be the front of the war with the Lunar Order. There must be a lot of old documents left. Naturally, the core doesn't want people to see them. Do you know how many people were gathered to build the sarcophagus? How many of them died during that construction? If the remains of the documents are to be believed, at least 1,000 people have died. You know, we could use some help here. You should talk to our leader. He's standing over there at the table. Okay. I tried to resist, but Father's decision was adamant. In order to erect the sarcophagus without hindrance, it will be necessary to divert the attention of the Order. The command has ordered to assemble a group of fighters who will enter headquarters. Their task will be to hold back the forces of the enemy while the workers erect a primary barrier. Naturally, none of them should know about the fate prepared for them. Map. Huh. During the war with the Lunar Order, many people lost their loved ones, who were caught between two fires. Not only soldiers of the Order ended up inside the sarcophagus, but also innocent people. We believe they can still be saved. If you really want to help, talk to the guy in blue. He got us all together. I didn't even know him before. He came to our settlement, and somehow he knew about my parents. He said they could be saved. There were already several people with him then. I don't know how they had managed to avoid the core. He is a tight-lipped guy. He doesn't say much about his past. But according to the rumors, he lost his entire family behind the sarcophagus. The Order kidnapped them and kept them locked up. He hoped that after the victory, the core soldiers would free them. But they just locked them up with everyone else. It broke him. Wrong button. The core has covered its tracks well. It's almost impossible to find anything useful here. They had a temporary base here during the war with the Lunar Order. Who knows what secrets might have been hidden here. Father has approved the construction of the sarcophagus, but actions must be taken quickly. Central Station Command is preparing to transfer materials and manpower. The rest is up to you. As soon as we drive the Order back into their lair, work on erecting the barrier. Work on erecting the barrier must begin immediately. The Church Masters predict that construction of the primary lair should take no more than a week. Once it's ready, the Order will have nowhere to go. Okay. No destructibles. There. Damn, where is it? Oh, seems like we have a guest. People don't come here often. You're definitely not from Nimbus. I can tell by your eyes. Fate has brought you here for good reason. My people and I really need help. Every one of us has lost someone inside the sarcophagus. These are forbidden territories. The church doesn't approve of such things, but we can't forsake our loved ones. We believe they're alive. We want to go to the sarcophagus and set them free. Please don't tell the guards about this. They'll say we're heretics, although we just want to see our loved ones again. But there is only one safe road leading to the sarcophagus. The Solar Corps paved it during the war. This secret path cannot be found without a map. But as you can see, everything has been turned upside down here. We could use an extra pair of hands, otherwise we'll be stuck here until the end of times. The remains of the records are chaotic. Some of them say the map should be here. Others, that it's hidden in the large hall down the tunnel. I think you should start your search there, and we will continue looking here. Moreover, I can hear strange rustling coming from that hall. Okay. You got more to say, but I guess I'm coming back, so... Anything neat up here that I missed? Nope.